What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Maverick Raven coming at you with yet another one. And man, has it been a busy news day. This is an outlandish claim. However, the man that said it is really respected by me. You know, the guy is a liberal. He's definitely on the left, but he calls it right down the middle when it comes to the Constitution, you know, and the law. He doesn't favor it one way or the other. So Alan Dershowitz is saying that Democrats want Donald Trump killed. And this is a warning that he's putting forward, you know? A Harvard law professor suggests that Democrat officials want former President Donald Trump to get killed in prison with a new bill. This is a serious allegation. Does he back it up? And I think he does. From what I saw, anyways. But before we get to the article, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. Please, ladies and gentlemen, do whatever you can to help the channel. I really appreciate it and it helps us grow. I would love to have you aboard. The water is warm. It says retired Harvard law professor Alan Dershowitz suggested that Democrat officials want former President Donald Trump to get killed by taking away his Secret Service protection. And this is crazy that they're doing this. And they can't say it's about anybody else because they're doing it while all this stuff with Donald Trump is going on, while the risk of it is, there. It says Rep. Benny Thompson introduced legislation last week that would remove Secret Service protection for people who are convicted of felony or state crimes. The lawmaker mentioned that a former president could be an individual whose protection will be terminated if he's found guilty in 4 cases. See what I'm saying? They want him dead. How convenient is it that this is all going on and these laws that would strip him of Secret Service protection, which he needs, isn't the timing a little bit too suspect? Because I know it is for me. For me, it's suspect as hell. But Mr. Dershowitz, a former constitutional law professor and criminal defense lawyer, asserted in an interview with Newsmax over the weekend that Mr. Thompson's legislation is ridiculous and means they want him killed because he's obviously a target. Agreed. 100% agree. We live in an age where everybody's in danger. Look, Bobby Kennedy ought to be getting Secret Service protection, but certainly Donald Trump needs to get Secret Service protection. He's not going to jail, but if he goes to jail, obviously the law requires Secret Service protection, Mr. Dershowitz said, referring to independent candidate Robert F. Kennedy Jr. It comes as President Trump faces a criminal trial in which prosecutors allege that he falsified business records during the 2016 campaign to cover up negative news stories. The trial is scheduled to last around 6 to 8 weeks in total, while opening arguments started Monday. Judge Juan Merchan, who is overseeing the case, is going to bluff, fine, and threat, but he's not going to throw Donald Trump in jail. Mr. Dershowitz said that would be a guaranteed victory. I don't think it's going to happen. I wonder what he means by guaranteed victory. I wonder if he means that would be a guaranteed victory for Donald Trump, because what else could it mean? But I don't see how it would be a guaranteed victory. I really don't. I mean, you martyr the guy, but do you really want Donald Trump to be in that danger to get shanked in prison? Because let me tell you that it happens. It happens a lot. A press release issued by Mr. Thompson's office said that with President Trump's cases, there is now an opportunity for Congress to reform the U.S. Secret Service's protective mission by automatically terminating Secret Service protection for those who have been sentenced to prison following conviction for a federal or state felony, clarifying that prison authorities would be responsible for the protection of all inmates regardless of previous Secret Service protection. Unfortunately, current law doesn't anticipate how Secret Service protection would impact the felony prison sentence of a protectee, even a former president. It is regrettable that it has come to this, but this previously unthought of scenario could become our reality, Mr. Thompson said, referring to the former president's 91 state and federal charges. These people are so hungry to get them, dude. They're rabid to get them. Therefore, it is necessary for us to be prepared and update the law so the American people can be assured that protective status does not translate into special treatment, and that those who are sentenced to prison will indeed serve the time required of them, he added in the news release. What a scumbag, dude. What a gigantic piece of scum. Responding to his introduction of the measure, Rep. Marjorie Taylor Greene said Monday in an interview that the legislation introduced by the Mississippi lawmaker is trying to get President Trump killed in prison. They aren't going to back off of what they're doing, Ms. Greene said. They literally want him dead. I love her, man. She is crazy as hell, but I love her. I really do. Benny Thompson introduced a bill to take away his Secret Service protection, she added. That's how serious they are. They want President Trump dead. Yeah, Yeah, it's starting to look that way. They want to lock him up in jail for the rest of his life so that he dies in jail, and they want to take away his Secret Service protection so that he is murdered somewhere in jail, possibly. She also said, yeah. The Epic Times contacted Mr. Thompson's office for comment on Tuesday. Did they get a comment back? Because I doubt it. On Monday, meanwhile, Manhattan prosecutors alleged that the former president broke the law and corrupted the 2016 election by trying to cover up alleged affairs with two women. His defense lawyer said that he committed no crime, while the former president denied the affair claims. Jurors in the historic trial also heard briefly from the prosecution's first witness, former National Enquirer publisher David Pecker, who prosecutors say participated in a so-called catch and kill scheme to suppress unflattering stories about President Trump and help him get elected. I am so sure that they've had, you know, that former politicians or current politicians have people just like that, the National Enquirer guy, to catch and kill stories. I'm so sure of it. I mean, come on, dude. With these people and their craziness, some of these people in Washington are like the most deviant, perverted, nasty people you can think of, and they have a lot to not to that wouldn't benefit them if it came to light. In the first trial, the first ever trial of a former U.S. president, President Trump is charged with falsifying business records to cover up a $130,000 payment to Stormy Daniels in 2016 to keep quiet about an encounter she says they had 10 years earlier. He denied the encounter ever took place. President Trump's lawyer, told the jury that the former president did not commit any crimes and said Manhattan District Attorney Alvin Bragg should not have brought the case. There's nothing wrong with trying to influence an election. It's called democracy. They put something sinister on this idea as if it's a crime, Trump lawyer Todd Blanche said. On Tuesday, Judge Juan Merchan heard arguments about whether the former president violated a previously issued gag order that prevents him from discussing certain individuals connected to the criminal case, including Ms. Daniels and former attorney Michael Cohen, who have both denigrated the former president in media appearances. But the judge did not issue an immediate ruling, saying it would come later. Hopefully, the judge was just talking a lot of shit, a lot of bluster, But you never know, man. This is getting crazy. This is getting insane. They're gonna railroad that poor man, dude. All right, guys. Well, that's the video. Thanks for hanging out with me. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. It means the world to us. Join us here at the flock. Like I always like to say, the water's warm. But I'll hit you up with another one. Stay safe and stay based.